The more lights, the better on an emergency vehicle, right? Not necessarily. We'll talk about that on this episode of Fully Equipped. Today's episode is going to be centered around our brand new 2022 Ford Explorer police utility vehicle. In particular, I'm going to discuss the changes we've made to our emergency vehicle lighting. Vehicle lighting is important, right? Absolutely. It helps the motoring public to see us coming when we are responding to emergency situations. It also helps warn the public of an emergency scene up ahead or of a traffic stop. This gives the motorist enough time to recognize what's coming up ahead and take the proper precautions. Believe it or not, there is such a thing as too much emergency lighting, and vehicle lighting options should not be a one-size-fits-all. The more flashier and brighter the lights are, the harder it is for the motoring public to perceive what's coming up ahead and what's actually going on. They sometimes become fixated on those flashy lights, and it could outright be blinding at night. So, here at the Bellevue Police Department, we like to think of ourselves as forward thinkers, especially when it comes to officer safety. This is the reason why, going forward, all of our cruisers in the fleet will have a new feature.
Whalen, those lights were donated in the first place. They don't want them back.
Dynamic variable intensity. Let me explain to you how it works. The problem with current flash patterns is they are too harsh on the eyes at night. Your pupils are highly active at night, dilating to allow in more light, but also constricting when exposed to bright flashing lights that quickly saturates your vision. The chaotic and attention-grabbing flash patterns are good for getting people out of your way, but when you arrive at the scene or come to a stop on the side of the road on a traffic stop, you want your lights to be calmer and not so chaotic. Dynamic variable intensity flash patterns enhance safety and comfort for both the officer and the motorist by gradually increasing and decreasing the warning flashes. This gives your eyes time to adjust to the light changes and allow you to see what's up ahead or on the side of the road. Also reduces glare. It also makes it easier for the motorist to see the size and position of emergency vehicles on the roadway, and most importantly, they can better see emergency personnel as they approach and safely pass. You also don't find yourself using your hands to shield your eyes from the bright, chaotic, flashy lights. The problem compounds itself when you have multiple emergency vehicles also on scene with chaotic, flashy lights. For even more light discipline, our officers can utilize the low power function. The low power function reduces the brightness and intensity of the lights by 50%. The DVI and low power combination is perfect for situations where minimal lighting is needed. For example, in a park at night, a dark alleyway, a parking lot, or in neighborhoods and on side streets. Okay, so that's our new DVI feature and what we're doing as it regards to lighting on emergency vehicles and keeping our officers safe.
Whalen, those lights were donated in the first place. They don't want them back.